Good evening, everyone. Before I was a sports anchor, I swam competitively for 9 years, and I did all right overall, but not even my best could compare with what 4 local swimmers are doing to earn them a spot in the Junior National Championships. There are some good things happening here at the UNCW Natatorium. The Wilmington Waves produce many great swimmers, especially Finn Howard, Trey Adkins, Garrett Butner, and Jeffrey Settlemeyer, who have earned their way to the USA Swimming Speedo Winter Junior National Championships.
Pretty excited to go to this meet. You know, it's not every day you get to go to this meet, and consider myself pretty lucky to go because you don't get an opportunity like this a lot. So, I mean, these aren't easy cuts, and to get them is an extreme, honor, and, you know, it's what you work up to.
The work of a swimmer is done right here in the pool. These 4 swimmers are now preparing for a meet many worked for years to get to. And not only will they be going as a group, they'll be competing as a group.
I think it's good that we have each other to push ourselves and help us go faster. I feel like if we didn't have that, we would go a lot slower times, and that when we have each other to push each other, really helps us out and motivates us.
They will be competing in the 200 and 400-yard medley relays at the meet. But Finn will also compete in the 100-yard backstroke event with a qualifying time of 50.08 seconds. A very impressive accomplishment and one he does not take for granted.
We've worked really hard to get to this point in our swimming career. There's lots of other kids that are older and they still can't go as fast as me, and that's really cool.
Swimming isn't one of those sports that garners the national spotlight. You compete to take fractions of a second off your overall time, something people don't always realize as a major accomplishment. While there's no denying the great opportunity these swimmers have, they still say they compete with an internal motivation.
When you succeed in another sport, you're nationally recognized, but in swimming you're not. So it's more like a personal thing instead of I want to be recognized by other people. So you want to be recognized by yourself. So you work yourself harder instead of working for other people.
The meet in Knoxville, Tennessee runs from the 6th to the 9th. Best of luck, boys. Another team doing big things are the Wallace Rose Hill Bulldogs. For the 4th year in a row, the team from Duplin County is in the state championship game. In an incredible feat, but it's a position first-year Bulldog coach Kevin Motzinger said he knew his team would be in.
Told my wife, and you know, when we got the job and everything, and I got to meet the kids, we started working out. We generally take a vacation during Christmas. And I said, well, you better plan an after-state championship game.
From that day on, first-year Bulldog head coach Kevin Motzinger put his mindset into motion and helped lead his incredibly talented team to a 4th straight title game. Call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it faith. Just like him taking over this job, he says everything happens for a reason.
I think the biggest thing, a lot of folks thought I was nuts. You never follow the guy. You know, Coach Price has won 5 state championships in 8 years. But for some reason, God wanted me there.
One could say it was divine intervention that got the Bulldogs to this point. That may be true, but this team is also built with skill from top to bottom. Wallace has bullied their way through the playoffs at home and on the road, catching the attention of the Reidsville Rams.
Well, they got a great group of skill guys. You know, when you look at a team, a lot of times you think you maybe 1 or 2 guys. They got 3 or 4, and so that's the thing that makes it tough for them. And on top of that, they got a really good offensive line, and they really got a lot of speed on defense. So they're going to be a big challenge for us.
This weekend in Chapel Hill, Coach Motz has the chance to add his name to the Bulldog lore, and his team has the chance to do something historic that no other school will be able to outdo.
It's a chance to win 4 in a row, something that will never be beaten. You know, it can be tied, but it'll never be beaten. There's not many things in life that you know can't be beaten, and so that's, you know, that's my goal as a head coach, to try to find a way to help them accomplish that dream. On a personal note, I mean, you always want. You want to be on the top. I mean, if you're a competitor, you want to win, and you know, so. You know, but it's more about the kids, and I want them to have that opportunity. And here we are now. It's up to us, and we got to find a way to get it done.
Tomorrow night, we will go behind enemy lines and take a look at the Reidsville Rams as well as the AC Reynolds Rockets, New Hanover's opponent, as championship week continues.